work. Success and ambition are central to our modern life. We pursue promotions, accolades, recognition, and wealth to feel fulfilled. Yet despite these achievements, many feel restless, anxious, or dissatisfied, caught in a loop of striving without true satisfaction. The Stoics offer a timeless perspective. True success is not measured by external rewards, but by virtue, wisdom, and mastery over oneself. Marcus Aurelius reminds us the impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way. Every challenge in work, every setback in ambition is not an obstacle. It is an opportunity for growth, reflection, and the development of inner strength. Ambition in itself is neither inherently good nor bad. It becomes valuable when guided by virtue, reason, and meaningful purpose. When pursued blindly, ambition can lead to stress, envy, and moral compromise. The Stoics warn against allowing desire for external recognition to dictate our actions. Epictetus taught, "Make the best use of what is in your power, and take the rest as it happens." Our control lies not over outcomes, but over effort, diligence, and the quality of our work. True success is internal, not external. It is measured by the strength of our character and the excellence of our conduct, regardless of recognition, accolades, or material gain. In the workplace, setbacks are inevitable. Projects fail, colleagues misunderstand, and markets shift. The Stoic approach is to focus on what can be controlled: our attitude, response, and commitment to doing good work. Ambition should always be guided by principle. Ask yourself, is this goal in harmony with my values? Will pursuing this outcome compromise my integrity or peace? The Stoics teach that wealth, fame, and position are indifferent. They do not determine our moral worth. Wealth may provide comfort, fame may bring influence, but neither guarantees virtue, wisdom, or happiness. A person of character is respected not for what they own, but for how they act under pressure, in difficulty, and when no one is watching. Seneca wrote, "It is not the man who has too little, but the man who craves more, who is poor." Craving success for its own sake leads to perpetual dissatisfaction. Stoicism encourages moderation. Strive for excellence, but do not be enslaved by the outcome. Effort, preparation, and reasoned action are within our power. The rest is up to fate, circumstance, or fortune. Ambition without virtue is like a ship without a rudder. It may sail fast, but it risks wrecking on rocks of envy, greed, or ethical compromise. Work should be approached with purpose and discipline. Each task, no matter how small, is an opportunity to cultivate skill, patience, and perseverance. Marcus Aurelius reminds us, "Waste no more time arguing about what a good man should be. Be one." Success is found in the consistent practice of virtue through work. Excellence is not merely an achievement, but in the conscientious effort put into each action. Do not measure yourself by the progress of others. Comparison is a trap that fosters envy and discontent. The Stoic mind focuses on self-mastery and the quality of one's own actions. External achievements are secondary. What matters is how you handle adversity, pressure, and temptation along the way. Ambition should also be paired with resilience. Setbacks are inevitable, but they are lessons in endurance, reflection, and adaptability. Epictetus said, "Difficulties are things that show a person what they are. Failures in work or business are not signs of inadequacy. They are mirrors reflecting where growth is required. A Stoic sees opportunity in adversity. Challenges test patience, ingenuity, and moral courage. Work becomes meaningful when it aligns with purpose and contributes to something greater than personal gain. The desire to impress others or accumulate status is fleeting, yet virtue endures. Seneca wrote, "It is not that we have a short time to live, but that we waste much of it." Do not waste life chasing hollow ambitions or seeking the applause of others. Instead, focus on meaningful work, ethical conduct, and self-improvement. Ambition guided by virtue brings serenity. It frees you from anxiety, envy, and resentment. When work is pursued solely for wealth or recognition, it binds you to constant worry and dissatisfaction. The Stoic approach is to pursue mastery, discipline, and reasoned effort without attachment to outcome. Ask yourself, am I pursuing this goal because it aligns with my values, or to gain approval, power, or status? The answer will determine whether your ambition serves virtue or desire. Stoics also emphasize patience. Success often comes slowly through steady effort, not instant gratification. Work diligently, consistently, and ethically. Let external rewards be secondary. Focus on excellence in the process, not the approval it may bring. Avoid comparing your journey to others. Comparison breeds envy, dissatisfaction, and distraction from your own growth. Measure progress against your own past self, not against the achievements of others. Ambition is healthy when it inspires improvement and mastery, not when it fosters pride, anxiety, or impatience. A Stoic treats success as a byproduct of diligence, not as the purpose of life. Do not let desire for recognition compromise character or tranquility. In moments of stress, failure, or criticism, the Stoic mind remains steady. Control your reactions. Cultivate equanimity. Focus on what is right, not what is popular. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "Look well into thyself. There is a source of strength which will always spring up if thou wilt always look." Work with purpose, face setbacks with resilience, aspire with virtue. Even when ambition is high, the Stoic never sacrifices integrity, wisdom, or peace. Wealth, titles, and influence may come, or they may not. True success is found in the excellence of effort, not the reward. By practicing Stoic discipline, you transform work from a source of anxiety into a path of mastery. Ambition becomes a tool for self-improvement, ethical action, and meaningful contribution. Stoicism also teaches detachment, not from effort, but from attachment to outcomes. Detach from fear of failure, from craving recognition, from envy of peers. Work diligently, act ethically, strive for mastery. Let the rest unfold as it will. Epictetus said, "It is not things themselves that disturb us, but our opinions about them." When success is measured internally, you are free from external turbulence, judgment, or comparison. Ambition guided by reason and virtue fosters inner peace and resilience. It allows you to engage fully in your work, contribute meaningfully, and maintain integrity. Remember, the Stoic does not reject ambition. Ambition is embraced, but framed by virtue, reason, and purpose. Success is neither guaranteed nor permanent, but the development of character is lasting. Every challenge in work is a chance to demonstrate patience, wisdom, and moral courage. Every setback is a test of resilience and perspective. Pursue excellence, act ethically,
and value integrity over recognition. Do not let desire for wealth, fame, or approval cloud judgment. True success lies in self-mastery, reasoned action, and virtue-driven ambition. Let work become a vehicle for growth, contribution, and character. Avoid envy, comparison, and attachment to outcomes. Instead, measure your success by the discipline, integrity, and virtue you demonstrate. Ambition aligned with Stoic principles leads to a life of purpose, fulfillment, and resilience. Even in failure, the Stoic finds opportunity to grow, reflect, and strengthen character. Every action, every choice, every effort is a chance to practice virtue,